Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Brayan Bello. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Out to short, Hamilton. Slings to first, and a quick out, number one. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Adolis Garcia.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
Corey Seager, the next to hit, takes outside. Bello, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Next offering is downstairs. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Boston, our starter in this one, Jon Grey.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Jarren Duran at the plate and takes high there. The 1-0.
No, that's it.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's the strike, 3-1. And he deals. And that one fouled off. kicks and deals. And there's ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Swinging a foul straight back. Now the 0-1. There's the strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Duran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him looking. And there's one down.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Turner climbs in on that right side. Just off the outside edge. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down. And there's a ball.
Full count.
And that's ball 4.
Outside, ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And here is Devers. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
There's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Diving, and he can't make the play. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Here's Alex Verdugo. In there for strike 1. Righty to the plate. And that's a little high.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Makes the catch for the second out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
2 outs, bases are full.
No, that's a foul ball.
On a strike, the pitch. Fouled off, he was late.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now it's 1-2. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. And the batter now, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And ball one to the right fielder.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Kicks and fires.
That's a ball.
There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That's in there, and the count's full.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Josh Young. Good power, not great in the OBP department. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Garcia gets his lead at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2. And that's outside.
1-2.
Here's a 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now Jonah Heim. There's a strike. Good eye right there.
That's a ball.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Runner goes again. Right side. Takes it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Mitch Garver up to hit here.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud of weak, I let my reputation speak.
Bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. The line of the pitch. Way outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is down low. Called strike right there.
3-1.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now the shortstop, David Hamilton. Outfield playing pretty shallow. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. And that one wrapped foul. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. Hamilton tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Gray a move to first. Arroyo back on a dive. The pitch.
Count is full.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And first offering is fouled off. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next offering misses. Ball 1. That one drifts inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Little dribbler up along third. Steps on the bag for 1. Odelo. It's a double play. Now batting Jarren Duran. Walk to open the ball game.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
There's the strike. The pitch. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Hamilton at third with 2 away. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a really good take.
And it's filled up.
That's a ball.
Masataka Yoshida waits on deck. Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at third, 2 away. And a pitch. And that one hit to first. Low takes it to the bag, and that is that. And the Red Sox lead 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's Robbie Grossman. The right-hander back to work. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
That clips the corner. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Got him. Now 1 away. And here's the veteran outfielder, Travis Jankowski. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Simeon at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Simeon? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. One of the other aspects with Marcus Simeon, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Yeah, Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso.
And a payoff pitch. Now he breaks his bat. Turner to first. Third out. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still no score. Back inside Fenway Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Gray back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here! He powers one out to right field. Home run number 10 on the year. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Turner in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. He reached on a walk his first time.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The wind to kick the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That to right. Garcia hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Devers batting in the cleanup spot, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. Hard hit right side. And Devers is set down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And next for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 so far. That one ripped, but foul. On the ground to third. Over to low. And Verdugo is set down. That ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Corey Seager. And the right-hander back to work. And that's down and away.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 1. No outs. Runner on second. And that's in the dirt.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That catches the corner.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground, out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Now here is Adolis Garcia. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And here it comes. Spear to the mound. Runner might be in trouble. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
2 on, 1 out. And now Josh Young. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Misses off the plate. And that is ball 1. Low, the lead runner out at second. Garcia over at first with 1 away.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, you've got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a swing and a miss. And that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the center fielder, Adam Duvall. The pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. There's a strike.
Well, most importantly, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. First inning World Series Grand Slam. The swing he will never forget.
Misses outside. 2-1. Duvall split that season between Miami and Atlanta in 21. Ended up winning the Gold Glove, and he led the National League in runs batted in. And the pitch. Got it by him for the K. Here's Christian Arroyo. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 3. One down, base is empty. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
One down, and stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That's in there. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one pulled foul. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2-2.
And now the count is even. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Got him looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Wong stands in now and watches strike 1. Arroyo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs.
1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. And he deals. This one high in the air to left center. Jankowski settles underneath it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth. Robbie Grossman stepping in for the Rangers. Struck out swinging his first time. Grossman checks his swing. Appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. Digging in, Travis Jankowski. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
0-2.
The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And that's the third out. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And a pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses the mark. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Barlow, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Burke, a left-hander, also throwing. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. Into center. Jankowski has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Fenway. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Marcus Semien. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Hamilton. And Semien is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one fouled off. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And the 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
Knocks it down.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
And the batter now, Nathaniel Lowe.
One strike.
Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Kicks and deals. Now 1-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. One error in the inning, but nothing more. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Cody Bradford.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's Rafael Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. The pitch. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all, but over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League.
1-1.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. I know we'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left field, way back there. Grossman going back some more. Grabs it right up against the wall. Alex Verdugo getting ready to hit. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Bradford, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Garcia settles under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Duvall in his 7th season, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And now the 0-1. That's to third. Young sends it across to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead it 1-0. Top of inning number 7, leading off Adolis Garcia.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Bello back to work. Good eye right there. Activity in the bullpen. Josh Winkowski getting ready to go. Bernardino getting loose as well. The tying run at the plate. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Young having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Ball 1, no strikes.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Now move to first, and he's back in easily. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch is in the dirt, and now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. This one in the air, center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Jonah Heim. That one's in there, 0-1.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Checks over to first, back safely.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches.
for this game.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and a pitch out, but nothing going on. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Throw to first. Garcia dives back in safely. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. One and two here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here is Mitch Garver. Garcia off of first with 2 away.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And ball 1.
That's low. That's a ball.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Texas, still behind by a count of 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Joe Barlow is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
And a changeup clips the zone for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And he grounds one to the right side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting.
Now it's the shortstop, David Hamilton. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. And there are 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
1-2.
That one not close. Now 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Red Sox. But they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Winkowski.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the pitch. Off the mark there. 1-0. On the ground, right side. Toss to Turner. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Jankowski in the box now. Takes strike 1. That misses, and it's 1-1. Kicks and fires. They say it went. And that's outside. Chases that one out of the zone, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Marcus Semien. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Pitch misses there, and now 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's just foul. Next offering is down low. 3-2 now. Corey Seager in the on-deck circle. Right-handed reliever. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. 3-2 now. Line drive. A dive. He's got it.
We refer to third base as the hot corner, but that one was a hot one on the other side of the diamond. Nice job quickly leaving the ground, makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
Staying in the game on defense, Ezekiel Duran. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Here now the Red Sox DH, Jarren Duran.
The designated hitter.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that clips the inside corner. Action in the pen down there. Joe Barlow getting loose out there. Next pitch is outside. And that's in for a strike. back up the middle and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Yoshida, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball one. He's already homered in this game. Snap throw to first. And he's back standing. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And a count 1-2. And now the lefty out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 2.
Now who is this? Ringing my phone at 3 in the morning.
Here's Turner now.
Please, I've got a habit of doing my own thing. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king. Now don't stress the profit. Don't flaunt it unless you got it. I'm never waiting for chance.
First offering, and it just misses.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. Duran leads off first with one away. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. In the air, out towards left center, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Devers now 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0. Swings through that one for strike one. Squirts away a little bit. Not in time. He's safe. And he's into scoring position with 2 gone on the wild pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner scores from second as they add on an insurance run. It's 2-0.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 outs, runner at first. So stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo. In there for strike one. They say you win.
0-2.
0-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers.
Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all gas. Now I'm getting to the bag. Oh man, I'm on my way. She just want me cause I'm getting paid. Shawty says she wanna ride the wave. Oh yeah, I'm on my way.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So now it's Corey Seager singing you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
First offering misses the mark. Jansen in his 13th season, 35 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
Here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Curacao won the Little League World Series in 2004 with 11-year-old Jurickson Profar starting on the mound against the U.S. in the championship game.
And a pitch. And that's a strike. And a pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Next offering misses, and the count's full.
Count.
Kenley Jansen's been one of the best closers we've seen over the course of the past decade. Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all time in saves. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Turner, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Up next for the Rangers, Nathaniel Lowe. Kenley is also the Dodgers' all-time saves leader with an even 350. There's the strike. Yo, 1. That's inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In the air, left side. Yoshida sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And the righty deals. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
2-0 your final here in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Cruising down the street.